as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rainbow Warriors offense will get first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right?
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Utah State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some real...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here on their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first 2 plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on 2nd down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense. And I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quickly complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level. Breaks into the open. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Motion from the wideout. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Second down coming up. Off play action. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He'll keep it himself. Fights off a defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air. It's Barnes. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Back to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Utah State trying to keep the drive alive on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On fourth down, the defense dials up the blitz. You just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to step up. And on that play, you're helpless. And you know that you're losing possession. You're coming off the field.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got a man. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. First play of the period will be a second down. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42. The Rainbow Warriors will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw again. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Kick is in the air. You'd think they would have had a... that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Caught close to the marker. It's Lane. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Got the first down. Looking for more. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Wants to throw on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Starling.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Catch in the middle. It's Starling. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Looking for room at the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gives it on the option. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. Dead center perfect. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Rice is going to enjoy the trip back to Houston after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there at home, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
To the air, it's Barnes. Makes the grab. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Thompson. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Utah State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Davis will throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on fourth down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Aggies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Sterling. He gets it oh so close to the first down. Going to be a touch short. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Quickly to the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires deep on the run. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to start the second half. 10, Hawaii, 3. He'll bring it out. It's Sterling. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Ellis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking downfield, it's Barnes. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thompson. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. This Utah State offense has it going. Running back searching for a hole. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He'll do it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll do it himself on the draw. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on. That one as it hops out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Sends it back in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Using the quick game. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got his man downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Rainbow Warriors have taken it inside the 20. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wants to throw. It's Barnes. Caught in the backfield. It's Jamison. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect plan just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now on 2nd down. Right back to the well. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Boyd. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Barnes. That's caught, it's Boyd. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab, it's Starling. There he goes. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Utah State will snap it in the red zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Tulane was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in New Orleans. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction.
Got a man, it's Harris.
Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Rushes on him. But a little time, lets it go. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Buying some time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sims. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw again. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got rid of it just in time. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to pass, it's Barnes. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. To the air on second down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Off the boot, looking for his man. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. He's got him this time. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grab behind the line, it's Sims. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. On the run, it's Sims. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass on second down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the pressure will get a sack. goes. In the waiting moments, that could be a costly play. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to take a shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Barnes. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Just a short pass to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They'll run the screen. He's going to be a little short. It'll be 4th down from the 44. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things.